Hello, everybody. It's Brian here of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Happy early Sunday of May 1st of 2022. I thought I would like to talk about a May 2022 update and talk about some of the positive things, what's going on this month, including my birthday coming up on May 12th in about less than 11 half days from now. But first, I want to tell you some very positive things, what's going on this month. And before I get into my birthday, I have some very exciting things to tell you. This past week, on the last week of April, I have emailed my resume to the Sobeys recruitment people for a liquor services clerk position at the Safeway Garneau. At the Safeway Liquor Garneau near my place. And also I have emailed my resume recently to the coffee bar position at Save On Foods downtown. Likewise, on the last Tuesday of last April, I have recently dropped off my resume at Global Pet Foods in the central area, not far from here. So I'm very pleased to tell you is that I have also emailed my resume to Red Arrow for a customer service ambassador position that I'm interested in doing for my work. That's not too far from my area. Since I just want to give you all a heads up is that between the first Thursday of May 5th to the second week of Wednesday, May 11th, my Auntie Bobby is going to British Columbia, to Lumby, British Columbia for judging for a lure course that week. So the dogs are going to be going with her that week. And I have also made the right decision just until I get my new job issue, until I get things back up and running. I have temporarily made the right decision just till I get my new job issue, as well as getting my things back up and running, as well as sorted out first. I am going to reschedule my Calgary Stampede trip that I had to delay for the last 2 years. But it's the responsible thing to do until I get my new job position sorted out first. And aside from all this, I just want to give you a heads up is that I'm going to be going back to school for my in-person Adobe Photoshop course level 2 at my campus at NAIT at the end of this summer. Come next September, in less than 5 months from this May of this year, in the next year, 2022-2023 semester term. And before I get into any of that, I am extremely hopeful that sometime either before or after my 29th birthday, I hope to hear a phone call from Red Arrow about a customer service position and hopefully for a wonderful job interview. But aside from all this, I have made the right and very responsible decision until I get things back up and running. I'm temporarily going to do the right thing is postpone my Calgary Stampede trip to Stampede until July of next summer of 2023. That's another 14 months from now that I had originally postponed to reschedule to this summer. It's actually temporarily going to be moved to the following summer of next year, just until I get things back up and running first. So, have already spoken to my Auntie Bobby about the decision for me to stay back here instead of going to BC that week till I get my new job issue sorted out first is the responsible thing. But I am going to go to British Columbia for the lure course at the end of summer holidays at the end of the summer in September. So that's why I've made the right decision. It's just a little delay. So, and for those who may know, is that I will be turning 29 years old in May of this spring, of this month of this year. So I'm also planning on doing bowling for my 29th birthday party on Sunday, May 15th, 3 days after my 29th birthday. So I'm also going to get my friends from my old school who I used to attend for junior high and senior high school in Alawai Carents for 8 years. So my mom and I, we're going to get that coordinated this week too. So just before my birthday draws near as well. So that's very welcoming news. So, and that's why, but the positive thing is too, once I have my new job sorted out, I will tell each and every one of you where my new job is for work, and I will give you a heads up and tell you the very positive news. And before I go, I just want to give you a heads up that last Monday, at the very beginning of the last week of April, I have emailed my resume. I've applied for a cashier assistant online for the Costco on the south side in Edmonton, near outside of South Common, not far from the Mill Woods area, not far from my Aunt Mavis and Uncle Oliver's area. So I'm very excited for that too. So, and yes, I will give you a heads up to let each and every one of you know what's going to go on between this month of May and the middle of May, as well as before this summer of this July and August, but also what's going to happen in the middle of this May of this month as well. YouTubers, thank you for this May 2022 update. May 1st, 2022. Have a good night, everyone.